What is up, my ninjas? Shinobi here with an extra special video for you guys today. And I haven't done one of these kind of vlog type videos in a little while, and I thought that, what I would do to update you on some things and also talk about something really special is I would make this kind of video right here, just kind of chatting one-on-one with you guys and talking about some things that are important to me. And the first one, which is the biggest one, is the fact that the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, just hit 10 million video views. And, for some people, they may think, there's PewDiePies out there that get that, like, what, per day or something like that. But my channel is not a PewDiePie channel. My channel is different. And I'm a lot smaller, and I haven't had as many opportunities as some other people out there, and my channel is primarily a Diablo 3 channel, which the game has had a lot of ups and downs. Some months it'll be popular, and some months nobody will play it, and it just kind of goes up and down all the time. And to hit 10 million video views on a channel like mine, where I just try to be very honest with people. I don't really do gimmicky things. I don't really, I tell you how it is, and I'm very straightforward, and I don't use, misleading titles and misleading thumbnails with girls with big boobs on them and things like that. I keep it all about the games. I keep it all about the experiences that we share together, and keep it all about, either teaching you something in the videos through Diablo or other games or things like that, or trying to entertain you in some way of for instance finding a furnace after 10 hours of playing on EU, like I have done recently, and things like that. Just interesting things that I felt that you guys would enjoy watching. And that has been my primary focus for the very beginning of my YouTube channel. That I started thinking about when I first started up doing my YouTube channel, what kind of videos do I want to do? What's going to be my kind of edge? What is it that I'm going to do that's going to make me stand out from other channels and, get me more exposed and, bring the subscriber number up, bring the viewer number up and things like that to help more people. That's the whole thing that I've been wanting to do since the beginning. That's my whole goal, is to help people, whether it's through entertainment or education in the games. And that's pretty much been my motto since day one. And I've stuck with that all the way. And I'm never going to turn into one of these, fake type guys that, follows other people's rules and just kind of sits back. No, I make my own rules. I put my own path, and I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. I want to lead you guys, and I want to be a part of this journey with me on whatever it is we do on this YouTube channel. And that's been, my goal and my mindset since the very beginning. And I wanted to talk about, for the celebration of 10 million video views, I wanted to talk about something that I maybe briefly spoken about before, but never really went fully into it. So December marks 3 years that I've been doing YouTube, and 2 years that I've been doing YouTube full time, with not working my normal 9-to-5 job or jobs that I've had in the past. And I've had quite a few, and I've done construction, and I've done restaurants, as many of my stories that I talk about on stream and everything like that. I've done high-end restaurants, I've done marketing, I've done merchandising, I've done sales, I've done all kinds of stuff throughout the years. But YouTube has been the thing that has really just hit me the hardest, and has been the biggest struggle of my life as far as finances and things like that, but also the thing that I feel is the most rewarding too, because I get to share experiences through videos, and I get to help people in certain ways. And I love reading messages of people saying, man, I was having a stressful day at work, and I came home, and I just wanted to unwind and play Diablo, and I was stuck on my wizard. I didn't know what to do, and I looked up your video, and it was super helpful, and it explained it for me in just the right way. And now I'm having a lot of fun playing the game, so thanks for that. And I get those kind of messages all the time, and it means a lot to me. And that right there is why I do what I do. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, is making a difference, even if it's a small one, in this world that we have here. If I can make some kind of impact on maybe just even one person, let alone 10 million video views, it's all worth it. You know, it's all worth it. All the hard work, 18, 19 hours a day of putting in time, researching stuff for videos, making stuff. The gameplay portion of what I do on my YouTube channel is the easiest part of it. I mean, yeah, playing games for a living. Who doesn't want to do that, right? I mean, that's awesome. But it's all the other stuff that makes it very difficult, and it does make it a struggle to keep doing what I do. And you know, a lot of YouTubers out there will tell you the same thing, that it's an interesting struggle. You know, it has its ups and it has its downs, and you know. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about the history of the YouTube channel so far. 3 years marking December here, and yeah, tell you pretty much how it started, where it came from, everything like that. So I don't know how long this video will be, but hopefully you guys do enjoy the quick story here. So pretty much before YouTube started, I was working in the restaurant business. I've been doing it a lot. I was growing in the company, and my sales were so good in the company that the higher ups in the company were wanting me to train people from all different stores, train, you know, general managers that ran restaurants, wanted me to train all these kinds of people, so I could, you know, show them how I'm able to do these kind of sales, so they, you know, the company makes more money and things like that, right? So they gave me that position, and I did that for a while, and you know, I love restaurants, I really do, but the whole thing just became really stressful and very, you know, it was my passion, and then it turned into this, you know, job that just took everything out of me. You know, I had to live the job. I had to live in the restaurant pretty much, you know, working 16, 17, 18 hours a day, from open to close, you know, 6, 7 days a week. And it really wears out on you physically and mentally. And I had a lot of responsibility. And I think that's another thing that I didn't enjoy that much. You know, I love the atmosphere of restaurants, but the whole having a lot of responsibility for a company that wasn't mine, right? I was making a company much better, and then I was making an hourly wage and I was making tips, right? So I was like, I'm making a pretty big impact on this company, and someone else is profiting off of my hard work. And you know, I started thinking about that. I said, do I want to work for somebody else, or do I want to work for myself? Do I want to, you know, be my own boss? And if the rewards come in, I reap those rewards. And if the failures come in, yeah, I'm going to have to suck it up and take those failures. That's part of the responsibility of doing things on your own, you know. So I thought really long and hard, and you know, my dad was going through some medical stuff at the time, and I had found out that he had gotten cancer. So I moved from Atlanta, Georgia, and I moved back to Canada. And I was, you know, ready to be here and be supportive of him. And through that time of those few months, I pretty much was really deciding what I'm going to do. Am I going to, when I go back to Canada, am I going to find another restaurant job? Am I going to do that? Or am I going to do something else that I've been kind of thinking about doing for a while? And that was getting into YouTube. Now, at first, I had heard that, you know, you can actually earn a living from YouTube. And I thought, well, that's a cool idea, but I just want to make videos. I just want to, you know, help people in these games and things that I figured out, just like the training that I did with, you know, with the people in restaurants. I wanted that to be the same type of thing for the games, which has been something I've been more passionate about than restaurants in my life. So that's what I wanted to do. And by doing that, you know, I help people out and I make some kind of difference within the gaming world. And the gaming world has become this massive multi-billion-dollar industry, and, you know, just so many people enjoy games, and it's been a huge impact on my life. Whenever I've had, you know, a tough time or something, I wanted just to escape reality. That's what I would do in the restaurants. When I wanted to escape reality and get away from all the responsibilities and all of the everything, I would go play some games and just throw myself into the game. And I thought to myself, I'm like, what if I could just do this all the time? You know, like, is that possible? And I did some research, and I first had already started making some YouTube videos about Magic the Gathering, which is the card game that I was playing at the time. And I pretty much looked into it and found out, yeah, you can actually become a partner on YouTube and you can earn revenue through this. So I could turn that hobby that I had started into something full time, into a job, into a career, into a passion that I'd be in forever, you know? And so I started to learn about that, and I kept putting out videos, and then I eventually thought, okay, I want to put out some more videos. I want to put out, something different, a game that I've played for a long time now. So I put out World of Warcraft videos, and man, did those World of Warcraft videos take off right in the very beginning, like very first video. I kid you not. It's not like I made World of Warcraft videos forever and it was like, oh man, one day I'll get one and it will hit and I'll get some subscribers. No, boom, very first video took off. So I made a part 2 of that video, and then that got recognized by Swifty and some other YouTubers, and they liked that, and it brought a lot of people to my channel. And I was trying to help people through gold guides and help people through different things they can do in the game, through raiding or even PvP or different things like that, just trying to put out helpful guides to people. So with growing the YouTube, with the World of Warcraft thing, I got away from doing the magic videos on my channel, and I went into World of Warcraft more, and I kept putting those videos out, and people were really liking them, and it was great. And then I got contacted by YouTube, and they said, hey, would you like to be a partner? And I was like, I kid you not, I practically crapped my pants. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna be a partner on YouTube, like, I can do this for a living? What? No way. This is what this is what I've been working hard for. This is my moment, And I was like, yeah, definitely. I want to go for it. I want to throw myself into this. And I was still working and stuff like that, and I wasn't, I was trying to just get by, but I said, if I put enough into this, and now that I'm a partner, I should take this opportunity and I should see if I can make something out of it. So that's what I did, and I kept putting out videos and kept putting out videos, and as time went on, more World of Warcraft videos came out, and then Diablo 3 was peeking its head around the corner, the game that had been hyped up for years and years and years, and I was like, man, I played Diablo 2, this is my chance. This is my chance to get into a game right in the beginning, where, when you put videos out for World of Warcraft, you already had the really popular people. You had your WoW Hobbs, you had your Swifty, you had your, the list goes on all the World of Warcraft Athene and all this kind of stuff. So it was tough for me to make a name for myself in World of Warcraft to grow my channel and build a reputation. So I thought Diablo 3 is the perfect opportunity for this. I love Diablo 2. And I played a little bit of the beta for Diablo 3. I'm like, I could see this going somewhere. So I did that, and I put out videos, pretty much every day for the first few months, and the videos just grew in popularity like crazy. The YouTube channel was growing so fast, way faster than it was before, and for the first time ever on YouTube, I was actually earning somewhat of a living. I was like, whoa, I paid rent this month through my video making. That's amazing. I'm like, if I could do that every month, then I can quit working my job. I don't need to make $40,000 a month or something like that. As long as I pay for rent, as long as I pay for my food and all that kind of stuff, I'm happy, because I'm freaking playing games for a living. Like, you kidding me? Yeah, so I just kept going with it, and after about 6 months, I had seen that, what? It's going to be risky, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go full-time into it and throw everything I got into it. You got to take a risk in the world. You got to, if I didn't take that risk, I wouldn't be here right now. And I took that risk, and I threw myself into it, and it started getting even better because I could put more time into it. I could put more effort into it. I could research more things and spend more time editing, and I could, not only do that, but then give myself a little bit of free time and make my own hours instead of relying on, oh, I'm only going to get 3 hours sleep because I have to go back into work or something like that. I actually was my own boss for once, and that was an amazing feeling to have that. So when time goes by, Diablo 3 grows and grows and grows, and you know, then a lot of people got really upset about Diablo 3 and left the game, but I kept pushing forward with it, and I thought, you know, a lot of the really popular Diablo 3 people out there are quitting Diablo 3, and this is my chance to be one of the lone survivors and you know, use that opportunity to build more of a reputation. And it actually worked out exactly the way I thought it was going to. Everything that I've done since day one, I've planned months and months in advance. Even this video that I'm talking about right now, I've planned a long time ago. You have to do that. You have to, I mean, you know, being spontaneous is great. And, you know, I do that from time to time. But planning this stuff out, that's what my main thing has been. Trying to set goals for myself. Trying to, and by doing that, it kind of pushes me to stay going, stay on track. And so, yeah. Kept going with that, and the YouTube channel started growing, and then at one point it got to the most viewed Diablo 3 YouTube channel, primarily Diablo 3 YouTube channel. There's some channels that play Diablo 3, but they primarily play World of Warcraft or other games or something like that. But primarily viewed Diablo 3 channel, primarily, you know, done Diablo 3 channel, most viewed, and that went on for a long time. I don't know what it's like right now. I haven't been doing a lot of Diablo 3 lately, but yeah, for a long period of time, that's how it went. And then, you know, Reaper of Souls was coming out and all that stuff, and you know, I got into the beta, and Blizzard recognized me through that, and they said, hey, do you want to interview a developer? You know, do you want to come to LA and stream from the event itself? And you know, only 4 people were chosen. It was myself, Archon, Day 9, and Dat Mods, and just 4 people stream from it. I got to meet a lot of awesome people there, a lot of developers, sit down and actually have a meal with the developers for Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. And, you know, that whole experience of going to LA, and I know I've talked about the LA trip before, but that whole experience of going to LA was very important to me. Not because, oh, it gains, you know, exposure and reputation, and not because of that stuff, because this is what I was working hard for, to make some sort of a difference. And if Blizzard is going to invite me to something like that, obviously I've done at least something small in Diablo 3. And that was my goal. That was my goal, to impact the game and impact the players and the community, to make them have a more enjoyable time playing that game. And that was my goal the whole time. And I hit that goal, you know, and I was so happy for that, you know. But that's not going to stop me there, right? So I kept going, and I was in a Hearthstone tournament, and then, you know, from there, Reaper of Souls comes out, and we play it like crazy, and, you know, then they talk about having the leaderboards and stuff coming out in a while, and I did have my problem with my mouth, and I had to take some time away from making videos and streaming because I couldn't really talk, and I did have my surgery, and, you know, the support from people during that time has been so amazing, and now we're up to this point here, and I'm getting back into World of Warcraft and doing that, and I don't know how long I'm going to do that for, but I know I'm going to play Diablo 3 later on, you know, in Season 2, and just, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I planned everything up until this point, right? I planned everything up until this point, and I can't plan it anymore. I can't see the future. I can't see where's it going to go. It could be, you know, it could be something amazing or something not amazing or something, you know, who knows what's going to happen. And I kind of like it. I kind of like not knowing what's going to happen. For once, it's just kind of, you know what? Let's see what happens. And that's kind of cool. I like that because I've met the goals that I wanted to meet. And I've met the people that I wanted to meet, you guys, and I've, you know, inspired people to get into YouTube and Twitch. I've helped other YouTubers and streamers grow into a full-time thing, just like I've done. I've done so much stuff in Diablo 3, and I've done so much stuff on YouTube, and I've done so much stuff in general in this gaming world, and, you know, I'm pretty content. You know, I'm pretty happy with everything that's going on. And, you know, and for me, that just kind of means, you know, now it's time to enjoy. Now it's time to just play the games, have fun, make guides, keep doing what I love doing, right? But not putting that pressure on myself to really, you know, succeed or something like that. I just want to have fun. I just want to, enjoy myself and enjoy the company of you guys through my streams or on my YouTube videos and keep helping people, but, not feel that pressure of having to really, push myself super hard. And you may say, well, that's not really a good work ethic to have. You want to always push yourself for greater, and I'm going to keep doing that. That's just the way I am, right? But knowing that the things that I've been able to do and at least recognizing those for just today, right? Just today, at least recognizing that and saying, you know what? This is awesome. And then we get back to the hard work and everything like that. So I'm going to start my live stream right after you're done watching this video. I know it's been a long video, but the history of my YouTube channel has not been a small thing. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been thousands of hours. It's been almost 400 videos. It's been countless hours editing, countless hours marketing, and I can't even explain everything that goes into doing this stuff in one video. This is me. I'm a YouTuber. And that's a great thing. So, guys, I know it goes without a doubt. I'm very thankful. I don't really have to say it. From this video. You guys know every day. But I'm going to say it anyways. Thanks, guys. This has been an awesome ride. And I don't know where it's going anymore. And I like it. Until the next video, or until the live stream, my name is Shinobi. And thanks for watching.